Is it sane? Is it possible? Still I ask myself, are we, am I? Our game, it's not logical, but you contemplate, are we, am I?
Do you hear it? Do you hear it? I think I hear chug, 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 chug. This is the series you have to hear because nobody saw it coming. The Unforeseeable Train Series. Choo choo! We Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. It is the Montreal Canadiens against the Buffalo Sabres. Two teams who the CEO of MLSE, who's a very happy man today, did not see coming. I'll be your conductor, Stephen, on today's journey. Bienvenue à la gare, mes amis. Built Tooth Tony, welcome to STP VIP ad free. Bat flip. So, how many Gavin McKenna highlights did everyone watch today? A lot. Butcher 705. What's up, nerds? Happy first pick day. 12 balls. 12 balls. 12 balls. Francois Labelle says, fighting for love. Graham Strang says, I can't believe you personally would do this to Vancouver. Unsubscribe. That's actually, you said unsubscribed. Bat flips and birdie putts. Hello and welcome to the Choo Choo series, folks. Steve, unbearable silence. Oi. Train hat needs to be in the thumbnail. Does. Hear me out. In the previous era, we always talked about Costco gravy. With this new era, are we exclusive to Wendy's poutine? The Johninator. Nuggets. All things I can't eat right now. Crash Test Fetus said, we're the two chosen ones. Go Habs, go. Hi, Trader Steve. Puissant bloqueur de WC. I think you're mad at me, but I can't prove it. Forget the hockey. How's Max? Max is great. I saw you eat Frosty's fries, Steven. Yeah. Did not feel good. I choose you. Thank you, Yari Pessinen. Shrek, congrats, Steve. Hope you enjoy McKenna. Shanaplan son or Chat G Pelly T daughter. Well, the chat's off to a good start. But I think I speak on behalf of all the Habs and Sabres fans in here when I say enough about the Leafs. There is a time, and that time is not now, because the Leafs, my friends, are not here. There will be a time for Gavin. It's Habs. It's Sabres. It's the second round. It's the series no one at MLSE saw coming. Sabres lines: Krebs, Thompson, Tuck, Zucker, McLeod, Quinn, Benson, Norris, Doan, Greenway, Kozak, Mallenstein, Darlene Samuelson, Byram Power, Stanley, Timmins. UPL backing up, Lyon in net. Don't have much time. Dobish is your starter for the Montreal Canadiens at 9:23. Oh, puck is dropped. They did not show the opening faceoff. Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Evans, Demidov. Oh, here come the Sabres right away. Holy mackerel, wasting no time, and we've already got our first power play of the series coming up against the Montreal Canadiens. Darlene is chased out of the zone by Juraj Slavkovsky. Two Olympians. Holy Toledo. Didn't even have time to read the lines. Habs touch up. We already go. I talked about this. I think it was last pod. Habs got to stay out of the box in this series. It's going to go Lane Hudson. He gets between the legs of, is that Zach Benson? Who's never done anything wrong. Buffalo is basically Toronto, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Nope. I spent all day watching Thomas the Tank Engine in preparation. Oh, sorry, Drew. Puck is dropped. Habs swat it behind their net and send it all the way down the ice. Face-off wins were such a strength for the Montreal Canadiens in their first round series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, miscommunication on the zone exit. So the Sabres will re-rack. Norris. Tage Thompson. And he goes offside. We're still not even a minute into this game. WC equals water closet because YouTube won't do toilette. This hurts a little, says Henderson, but they won me over. Go Habs. Wow! From a Lightning fan, no less. Series prediction as a Leafs fan, even though Buffalo was annoying in the late 90s, early 2000s. You see Sabres in 6. Oh, you would never pick Sabres in 6. I had Sabres in 7, but I just watched Montreal topple the Lightning in a game 7 where they had 9 shots, so anything is possible. Dahlin. He uses tuck to gain the zone. Swatted away and sent down the ice. Oh, and bodied. My playoff preview did have Sabres Avs in the final. Tage Thompson dumps it in. Oh, and that went out of play? Jeez, very whistle-ridden start to this game. Francois Labelle, it does now. Go figure. The French spelling of toilet might work. 105 to go in the Sabres power play that hasn't really generated anything just yet. This Montreal PK was very effective against Tampa. I would say it won them more than one game. Quinn hands it back. McLeod, he gains the zone. Man, the Habs sticks defensively are incredible. How did they win a game where they only had 9 shots? That's how. Here they come with speed once again. McLeod. Turned away by Gooley. Can Gooley get it out? He does. Josh Anderson was looking for a counter punch. It's not going to work. Here comes Benson, who wears number 6 as a forward, which is very upsetting. Byram at the point. Down low. Byram back at the point. Looking for Benson. Never mind. Hands it off. Shot. Oh, net. Down low. Shot. Dobish stops it. His helmet is knocked off, and the rebound is wide anyway. Anderson. Yeah, Drew goes, get ready to learn Zach Benson, buddy. What a motor mouth. You need guys like that in this series, though. What's that, Drew? Did he get fined for the slew foot? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I mean, McAvoy hasn't been suspended yet either. 7 seconds left in this power play. 17:37 to still go in the first. I feel for the hockey guy after yesterday. P.S. Have him back on the show if possible. I would love to, says Goofy Goober. San Jose gets Matthews. Toronto gets the second overall pick this year, first round pick next year, and Misa. Not enough. Habs win the face-off and clear it. Sabres fans, that is their game. If you are new here, trust me. I just watched 7 games of it. Hudson is out of the box. Habs killed it off. Shots only 1-0 for Buffalo. That's airmailed into the Habs zone. Gooley receives it. Carrier starts the breakout, skates through the neutral zone. He gains the zone with ease. Here he goes. He's behind the net, centers it. That goes wide from Kirby Dach. Ooh, couple Habs get bodied there. Greenway getting involved. Couple Sabres bump into each other. Joe Veleno, by the way, I don't think he got into any games in the first round, is playing in this one. Don't sneeze on stream too often. Excuse me. Habs in the corner, or Sabres in the corner, sorry. Oh, the shot is blocked. That was Logan Stanley. Oh, bodies are flying everywhere now. Jack-Eye also back in the Habs lineup. Connor Timmins with it now. Leaf legend. Steve, are there any plans to add the Wendy's logo to the SDPN emojis? Not now, no. Dobish finds Demidov on the half wall. I like Demidov's game in the first series, even if he didn't actually put up very much. Habs in the offensive zone. Hudson, he's got a lane. He shoots and is stopped by the blocker of Alex Lyon. Matheson on, stopped by the logo of Alex Lyon. Evans had a little bit of a flyby that the Sabres didn't like. Sorry, say that again. Are you crazy saying the Sabres are bigger than Tampa? No. Oh, wow. So Hudson, it was saved, but it also hit the crossbar. No, the Sabres, most of their best players are pretty huge. Or at least somewhat big. There's one right there, Owen Power. Benson, not so much, but here he comes. He's got lots of help. Oh, it's a tap-in! It's a tap-in! Benson to Doan, and less than 5 minutes into the choo-choo series, the Josh Doan train arrives at the station first. 1-0 Buffalo here in game 1 of round 2. That was a giveaway there. I think that was Lane Hudson falling down. And not a whole heck of a lot that Dobish can do. That's great edge work there by Benson. Great vision, great everything. And Hudson knows. And the Habs get back to work. Caulfield throws the moves on, is stripped by Tage Thompson. That's Josh Doan's second of the playoffs. Here comes Caulfield. He's got a lane, shoots. Stopped by the blocker arm of Lyon. Slav. Stripped. Thompson breaks out. Sabres. Oh boy, Tampa didn't attack like this, did they? Tuck! Oh, how did he miss that? That was a golden opportunity. And now here come the Habs. It's Suzuki. Looking for a change here, though. Poop on a pogo stick, says Francois Labelle. Oh, fortuitous bounce for Suzuki. Finds a friendly stick. That was Jack-Eye with a 93-mile-an-hour shot. Well off target. Anderson looking for a friendly stick. He finds one. It's Jack-Eye again. He puts it out of play. Leafs excluded. Which NHL team has the best logo? Oh. There are a few really good ones. The Habs jersey is just classic, but I think if you saw it for the first time today, you'd be like, that's stupid. Sabres have a pretty cool logo. Sharks? What's that? The Ducks? Yeah, but now? I guess the logo's fine. It's just the rest of the... Oh! Almost a tricky bounce into Lions net. Caden Gooley. That's off target and doesn't hit anything. Can Byram get rid of it? He cannot. Jack-Eye. Anderson. Gooley. One-timer from Texier is off target. Texier, I thought, was excellent in the Tampa series. Is that icing? It is not. 1 year down, many more to go. Let's go Avalanche. Congrats on getting your number 1 pick, Steve. Thank you. Love the playoff streams. Congratulations on the first pick. Thank you. As Joe Veleno chases after it, he's got Logan Stanley on him. Dach fighting. Veleno. Dach spins, fires. That's off target. Habs missing a lot here early on. Oh boy, here. That's a good stick from Jack Quinn. Stanley lays the body. There's Noah Dobson. Only got into the playoffs in game 7 against Tampa. Didn't love his game, but if he can play the way he did during the regular season, obviously just a clear upgrade for Montreal. Would you compare Dakota Joshua to Greenway? They're both big and belligerent, but yeah. Yeah. I like to think Joshua has, well, they've both missed a lot of time due to injury. Carrier swatted away by the hand of the Sabres. There's that beautiful Ducks logo there on the boards for you, Drew. Just for you. I'd like Dakota Joshua to bust out and have a great offensive season. More importantly, I wish him a healthy season. Same goes for Greenway. Suzuki is blocked by Owen Power. This is not the same series, eh? This is a lot more open, freewheeling. Caulfield. On from Gooley. That's wide. Dobson. No Hab in front. Caulfield. That's passes off target. So I flagged this in the Tampa series. Caulfield got his power play cookies. I didn't think he was very effective 5-on-5. The amount he has had the puck on his stick in this game alone is more than he would get in a period in the Tampa series. Like the amount of open ice he's getting, he'll get his cookies. No icing. Josh Anderson first on that. He's got to know. Oh, what a stop by Lyon. Placed that shot well, too. Danault became more and more effective as the series went on in the first round. Hudson looking to make up for his mistake on the first goal. Passes it. Anderson passed. Shot. Blocked. That was Danault. Danault to Jack-Eye. Cross ice. Into the feet of Texier. Texier to Hudson. Drag. Shot. Oh, cheeky. Oh, Danault doesn't have his stick on the ice. Lyon's been sharp early here. There's Malenstein. Wiped out by Jack-Eye. Jim Murray, welcome to STP VIP. Thoughts on Detroit joining the PWHL? Didn't I call this last stream? Pretty sure I did. It's Hockey Town. Oh, Joe Veleno! He's got a lane! Ah! That's off the side of the net. Dach. Veleno can't quite get it to the point. Uh-oh, Sabres going to break out here. Here they come. Dahlin. It's a 3-on-2. He leaves it. Shot. Stopped by Dobish. There's a big rebound. Remember, I said that was going to be a factor in this series. Habs can't clear. Flub pass. Dach. Here comes McLeod in the neutral zone. Sabres got hands, eh? Habs flip it out. Power collects it in his own end now. Ostino says, choo-choo, Gavin. Newhook, the hero of Game 7, passes it. Demidov to Cooley. Cooley throws it behind the Sabres net. It's Jake Evans. In front! Golden opportunity for Ivan Demidov is stopped by Lyon, who has been excellent to start this game in protecting this 1-0 Sabres lead as we had a commercial break. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Go Devils ECHL affiliate Adirondack Thunder down 3-1 and force Game 7. Jeremy Brodeur in net. Well. Steve, I've been watching since Montreal and Leafs 3-1 blow up. I'm a Habs fan. And I don't wanna lie, I love seeing you in pain and, when the Leafs are garbage. Thank you! Stephen Mark Turner, welcome to STP VIP. There's a okay, so before the game, they put a Cole Caulfield CPR dummy on a table. They body slammed it, and then you said they humped it? Okay. As Emo Jalapeno has already discovered, we have a new emoji, if you're an STP VIP. It is the 12 ball, 12 balls, 12 balls, 12 balls. Senorita says, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 12? Nine. I was telling Drew, the only thing that dampened my mood, even a little, is I was finally getting ready to go to bed last night after just a long day. And I was like, I have a headache. And then the worst kind of headache in the world is when you wake up in the middle of the night. Uh, and I have an ulcer, so I can't take the pills I want that solve my headaches. And that makes me sad. Bat flips and birdie putts sent 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for always being classy about Seattle fans and not the organization. Congrats on the lottery win. Hey, I hope that organization finally does right by you guys. Here comes this game's only goal scorer, Josh Doan. Hudson trying to take the puck off Benson. Benson cycles it. Dobson out there. Oh boy. Oh, sticks flying everywhere. There's a broken stick. I think that was Dobson. Habs managed to clear anyway. Byram skates it away from Caulfield. Benson. In front. Lane Hudson swats that wide of his own net. Benson. On. Where is it? It's in front. There's another penalty coming. And is this Suzuki? That's a costly one. He's a big PK guy for them. Oh, baby. Sabres with a chance to make this thing 2-0. Drew, I didn't hear the patented Buffalo goal horn on the first goal. Is it just that loud in that building? Wow. I didn't even hear it. It's just another tripping call. 8:25 to go in the first. Buffalo with a 1-0 lead and a chance to make it 2, even though Montreal is out shooting them 6-3. Bad flips and birdie putts. Also appreciate the 12 emoji as a Seahawks fan. I am not football savvy enough to get that. If you call the pup Max Poopington in front of your kids, they'll love it. They probably will. Habs win the faceoff. Habs clear it down the ice. That's what they do. Darlene hands it off. Here comes Tage Thompson, and oh boy, Darlene down. He does get back up, though, to defend the shorthanded attack. Oh, Newhook was almost sprung on a short breakaway. Habs, that was Jake Evans there looking dangerous. Here comes Darlene. He gets hit to the ice again. I don't know what he's complaining about. That was maybe a little late. It's the playoffs. They're not calling that. Not to give him a 5-on-3. Tuck. Habs clear it again. Now, watch this. Let's see if it happens to Darlene again and how he reacts. Oh, I think he went off. Yeah, there's Byram. Quinn. chases after it himself. Sent down the ice by Montreal again. Sabres fans, a guy to watch is Mike Matheson. He saw a lot of Nikita Kucherov in the first round, and I thought he was very effective. I don't know what the numbers were, just anecdotally by my eye. Hudson. Habs laying the body. See, Sabres finally get set up here. Byram. 20 seconds to work. Can they do something with it? Those Habs sticks are so annoying. On. Where is it? High slot. Oh, wide open net. And McLeod buries it. Puck was bouncing around, and it bounced right onto the stick of Ryan McLeod. The Sabres power play struggled and struggled and struggled. They finally gained the zone. They get to work. They hold on to it, and they give it right back to the back of the net. 2-0 Buffalo early here in round 2. Oh, my goodness. McLeod from just a nothing angle. And there again, that's the second goal where I really don't know what Dobich can do there. And the Habs go down 2 goals. Drew, were the Habs ever once down 2 goals to Tampa? I don't think they were. In 7 games, they were up 2 once, and that's McLeod's first of the playoffs. So this is unprecedented in the playoffs for the Montreal Canadiens. Connor Timmins is blocked. Connor Timmins playing second round hockey games. How you like me now? Habs trailed for 6.1% of the time against Tampa, the broadcast says. That is a crazy stat. Habs, they turned Buffalo away at the blue line again, but like, you got to have some offense here. You got to get some scoring chances. What a move from Tage Thompson. Oh, boy, Samuelson. One-timer from Dahlin is off target. Oh, funny bounce off the boards, though. Hops over Thompson's stick. Bat flips and birdie putts. For more context, Steve, Seahawks fans, the Seahawks fan base is referred to as the 12s, as the extra player on the field supporting the 11 players. I get it now. Dach taken down. No call. Habs looking for their first power play of the game. Here comes Tuck. That's off target. Carrier. Oh, he's hammered into the boards by Peyton Krebs. Tage Thompson. Battling Veleno. Tage tries to center it. Dahlin stopped by Dobich with 5:02 to go in the first. Francois Labelle, that's illegal. Sabres aren't allowed to score in a wide open net. In every year before this one, you'd be right. Oh, great song choice heading into commercial break. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell them. It's actually crazy how much of the Sabres roster is under 30. Like guys who are over 30 who played double digit games for them in the regular season. Sam Carrick, who only played 13 games. Jason Zucker and Alex Lyon. Everyone else 30 and under, or rather under 30. Alex Tuck turns 30 in less than a week. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell them all. Tell them all. Hey, poll question for the chat. Who are you cheering for? And I'd like to know, Sabres fan, Habs fan, or neutral cheering for Sabres, neutral cheering for Habs, because I'm very particular. Boy, this is what the Sabres have been all year. Corrupted. Said, Steve, see the stat about the Toronto teams? 10 years ago, Raptors lost to Cavs in the playoffs. Toronto wins first overall. Jays lose 4-3 to the Rays on the road. Thought it was interesting. Go Avs, go. I didn't see that, but history repeating itself. Sports are weird, man. McLeod. These Sabres have motors, eh? Habs get out of their zone, but this was the problem in Game 7 against Tampa. Like, yeah, okay, you're feisty and everything in your own end. Where's the counterpunch? It's just not there. The difference is they're down 2-0 here. Oh, here they come. Maybe this is something. Dunno. Texier passes off target. Texier around. No one there. Steve, 12 is my new favorite number. I mean, it's a good one. Lane Hudson behind the Sabres net. Slavkovsky battling for it. He was so effective early in the series against Tampa and took a few lumps and was not as effective in front off the end boards. That swatted away by Lyon. Josh Norris went down. Is he all right? Suzuki. Caulfield behind the net. Tage Thompson shadowing him. The size difference is hilarious. His pass is off target. And he's got to go back and get it. You'll never guess, but I cheer for the Habs. Francois, no way. Sabres still have Noah Ostlund, Yuri Kulich, Konsta Helenius to add to the team. Well, and Carrick, too, if he returns from injury. I know offside against the Sabres. I want to say he was ruled out of the second round. But, like, that guy fit the Sabres like a glove, and then he got hurt. Commercial break with 3:11 to go. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Drew, at some point, you know what? At some point, do you want to show the clip, or did I send you the clip of me falling at hockey? Okay, I'll send it to you. Because I don't want to distract you with this, but it's starting to hurt. I'm just going to put it on. I sprained my thumb really bad because I fell on my way back to the bench like an idiot. I think we talked about that in the Game 7 stream because that's when I hurt myself, if I'm not mistaken. Just always hurting myself, dude. I have to scroll so far to find Drew. Just my phone was on fire. On fire last night. Bat flips and birdie putts. Sent 10 SDPN memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DJ53. Poll answer. Oh, whenever we have time, Drew. Maybe at the beginning of first intermission if there's time. Poll answer. Neutral. Just here on the drive to work. Hey, welcome. Eyes on the road. All right. Wes Richard sent 5 SDPN memberships. Merci beaucoup. Mon ami. 2 lucky Sabres goals. That's you with the copium. Icing against the Montreal Canadiens. 3:03 to go in the first as we return from commercial break. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe to tell all your friends. Can Adam or Jesse do a play-by-play of one of your games? I have asked them many times. We do a lot of work, and it sounds like a cool idea until you actually have to get in the car and go do it. Noticing the former Avs in this series, Byram, Timmins. Oh, I forgot Timmins was an Av. Newhook. Sabres going to work behind the Montreal net. Tage Thompson, you big giraffe. Byram hands it off. Shot. Peyton Krebs in the corner. Byram. Krebs. Byram. On. That's wide. Demidov is going to airmail it out. This is going to be a 2-on-1 for Montreal. It's Evans. Oh, off the post. But it looks like Montreal, who still has the puck, is going to get their first power play of the game. Carrier. Slavkovsky. Habs have 6 skaters right now. Carrier. Through the legs of Suzuki to Hudson. Slav picked off, and 2:02 to go in the first period. The Habs will go to the power play, so they will either score on this power play, or it'll take us basically to the end of the period. Braden, Dominic Hasek, or Patrick Waugh, who do you like better? I mean, I always liked Dominic Hasek better. Hasek, to me, has the greatest individual goalie resume of all time. But Patrick Waugh undisputedly has the best. Well, there's Martin Brodeur. No. Waugh has the best playoff resume of all time. Brodeur won, I think the number is 113 playoff games. He's second all time. Waugh is at 151. Suzuki finds Caulfield. Caulfield, Hudson, cross ice. On, Slav gets a touch. Oh, Suzuki was right there. How doesn't he tap that in? Suzuki to Hudson. Demidov, Hudson. Shot! That's off target. Caulfield can't catch up to that. Sabres are going to clear here. It was Tuck. 90 seconds to go in the first period. Hudson, Caulfield. Caulfield, Demidov, Suzuki, Demidov. That's off target. Oh, Caulfield is crushed. Oh, wow. That would have been great. He fought to keep it in the zone. Sabres clear, though. Here come the Habs. Hudson's going to crash. Suzuki, Demidov. Oh, what a pass. What a shot. That's blocked. Heroic block from Malenstein. Caulfield, Hudson, Caulfield, Demidov, Slav. Oh, a tap in for Nick Suzuki, receiving the pass from Yuri Slavkovsky. Down 2 goals. For the first time in these playoffs, the Montreal Canadiens bring themselves back to within 1. Nick Suzuki scored in Game 7. And now Nick Suzuki gets the first goal of the second round for the Montreal Canadiens. Demidov, Slavkovsky, Suzuki tap in for the captain. And if this is how this period ends, you're going to be feeling all right. You're going to be feeling a little better anyway, heading back to the dressing room if you're the Montreal Canadiens. Francois Labelle, merci beaucoup for 5 SDPN memberships. Going to watch with friends on Friday. So far, we're 0-2. Icing against Buffalo. You'll get some luck there, Francois. Braden, my prediction, Vegas versus Hurricanes Cup final. I'm starting to wonder if this is Carolina's year. I really am. Suzuki's bleeding from the face. A thing that you're not supposed to do. Norris versus Danault. Danault's going to get kicked out of the draw here. Oh, no, he's not. Danault, Norris. Evan Richter says power play merchants. Sabres win that draw. Here come the Sabres with speed. It's Benson again. Oh! Pushed away by Gooley. Stays with it, though. The motor on this kid is crazy. Texier almost gives it away. Oh, he does give it away that time. Norris, this line is exhausting. Dobson still can't clear it. Timmins. And the period is done. A little bit of pleasantries exchanged at the horn. Sabres with the first 2 goals of this game. Josh Doan and Ryan McLeod, but Nick Suzuki brings Montreal back to within 1 on the power play. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. That was 4 straight backwards passes by Montreal. They looked like they only practiced doing it, but never catching it, says Anime Cowboy. Ahoskova, hey, 9 shots for the Habs. Grats on the number 1 pick. Thank you. Merci. So we have the chat results. Who are you cheering for? 13% of you are Sabres fans. 36% of you are Habs fans. 34% of you are neutral Sabres fans. And 18% of you are neutral Habs fans. That's actually ridiculously tight. Can I remember the highest scoring first period in the Tampa Montreal series? Honestly, I don't know if we had a first period with more than 1 goal. Game 2 was 1-1. No 3-goal first. This already beats it. Yeah, you can tell this is going to be a very different series. I don't think this is going to be a chess match. I think it's going to be a derby. Bat flips and birdie putts, quick intermission, Shakenator run. Is Owen Power just younger Darnell Nurse? I think he's far less chaotic. Yeah, Drew says way better. Drew, please play the clip of me falling at hockey like an idiot. And that's how I got this. I'm talking over it right now. And yeah, I'm going to the bench in a yard sale. My hand went under me. And I don't know what happened. I have no idea how I hurt myself. But I did one of those things where I'm like, I'm okay. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Play starts. I'm sitting on the bench. I'm like, I think I broke my thumb. You skate better than my toddler? No, I don't. Snoopy Kendall, as a Canucks SDPN fan, yesterday was both infuriating and exhilarating. Glad Steve and the boys get the first overall pick and not the Flames at least. Hey, silver lining. Drew, what's our first intermission clip? Oh, here, you know what? Before we get to that, there's no trivia tonight, just a giveaway. Tonight's prize is the Carlton the Bear figure from McFarlane. Link in the description. Contest closes at the end of second intermission, and the winner will be announced live tonight during the 3rd period. Drew, let's play the clip. Ouch, get well soon. Thank you. Drew, let's play the clip of something that happened yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
We're back.
Final
12.
ball.
We need 12.
12.
Yeri Parsonen says Steve Dangle for PM.
Sharks fans, you need a 3. Winnipeg needs an 8. Seattle needs a 4. Leafs need a 12. Calgary needs a 10. They took it off the screen. That's my favorite screen. They keep taking it off.
Can San Jose win this again? Here we
This
go.
is the graphic I was asking for. Thank you.
15 seconds to go.
Balls.
12 balls.
12.
12 balls. 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 12 balls.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow!
Oh my God!
I believed in John Jacob this whole time. Let's friggin' go! What are we supposed to do now?
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow! The 12 fucking came
We're
up.
going to Wendy's, boys. Let's get us a Shakenator. Let's go.
Now!
Holy shit! Kevin!
There's no way that just
That's
happened.
friggin' nuts, baby!
Oh my God!
Matt isn't even reacting. Matt was a first overall pick, by the way. In Quebec, he was a first overall
Yes,
pick.
he certainly was. No, he was
Thank
never
you,
in
Pierre.
Nordique.
That's fucking
Thank you.
boys.
Thank you, Pierre.
He can.
And he did.
And he did.
I
Hey! Oh, my
Holy shit.
My water's got confetti in it.
Yeah.
Drink it.
This is insane. I
Okay,
cannot
Kendall.
believe it. Guys, 10 years ago, 2016, Toronto Maple Leafs win the Austin Matthews sweepstakes. It happened on April 13th, and I know that because that's my birthday.
Yes.
And I remember that. Now, here we are. 10 years. 10 years and 2 weeks later, ladies and gentlemen, we have the first overall pick! Let's go! Oh, what a day!
That's insane.
What a fucking day, baby!
Oh my God.
How are we going to clean all this shit up? Oh, who cares?
I actually
on
don't
right now.
care. Like, I don't even.
Like what?
My mics might be falling apart. Holy moly.
Yeah, make sure it's plugged.
But you know, I'm sure, by the way.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm plugged in. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's just the cover. Here's
So
the
wait,
thing.
who got second?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Go Leafs.
Who cares?
Wow.
So, okay, so let's break this down a little bit. Yo, this is crazy.
My phone is melting.
Oh, me too.
My phone is melting. Melting. It's a lot of laughing emojis. It's a lot of holy shit. Yo.
The comments are going nuts. Okay, so like what? Okay,
holy crap.
all right. So how do we overthink this? And
McKenna.
It's got to be McKenna, right?
You take Gavin McKenna.
Austin and McGavin on the same line.
This changes everything.
This does change everything. I think Austin Matthews stays now.
Well, okay. So let's think about this. Where were the Leafs when they got Austin Matthews? In a pretty sad sack place.
They sure were. They did have a couple of good prospects.
They did.
Which we did not have this time.
Right.
Well, I mean, Easton Cowan, I guess, he's not a prospect anymore. Danford's a prospect.
No, but like, well, you had Mitch Marner, who was a 4th overall pick. That's a big deal.
Big deal. Big deal.
Big deal. William Nylander, who was the 8th overall pick. That was a pretty big deal.
Big deal.
This is stepping into a different situation where we know the Leafs aren't as bad as they were at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But we don't know how close they are or can be to what they were the season before.
Right.
Season before, there was probably a lot of luck happening there, right? There were a lot of nights where they got outplayed. They were gritty. They had a pretty high shooting percentage. They got a lot of saves. That was a big thing that propped the Leafs up.
Right.
What are they right now? What does the first overall pick, I imagine Gavin McKenna,
Yeah.
make them? And what moves do they then make?
What?
Like, there are a lot of people who, over the last 24 hours, have probably been like, I'm never going to Toronto. And now it's like, wow.
Well, there's now. Well, this is the thing. Here's the thing for Brad Treleving's got to be like, God damn it, because he couldn't replace.
Oh, dude, it's like Craig McTavish with McDavid.
Yes.
Hey, but the difference is he was there.
And was there when the lottery ball fell.
Hooray, we got Connor, and then got gassed.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing. The biggest issue that the Leafs had this season was being unable to replace Mitch Marner. Right?
Oh.
And now you've got a potential generational talent
Plunk
on the table. Now, is he going to be the best player in the league to start? Nobody is.
No.
Nobody is.
No.
But if it's Gavin McKenna, which I think it probably will be, guys, that's a great place to start.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Jesse?
I'm having a hard time caring about the rest of the draft because
Oh, yeah, because we still have to find out what everybody else does. Yeah, that's right.
there's 15 other teams that got to be placed in positions here, but I agree with you that it changes everything in terms of like where the Leafs quote rebuild or retool is, because you have a core piece now.
Well, you look at the Islanders. Plunk.
Look
Matthew
what
Schaefer.
Schaefer did.
Yeah.
Like,
Like they went from, we think they're going to be a bona fide to buying at the trade deadline.
And
it didn't work out for them.
They're still in the lottery, but I think everybody's very positive on what the Islanders are.
Yeah.
Maddie wants to say something.
Gonna
What do
say
you
that
want?
Vancouver fans are just ripping us in the chat.
Well,
right
it's
now.
not our fault. We didn't make the call.
I don't know.
Listen,
No.
I understand why Canucks.
Not ripping you guys. They're just talking about Toronto.
Oh, that's fine.
It's Toronto.
But here's the deal.
I do feel a little bit bad for them.
Well, they went through the worst
Balls.
season ever and then didn't get the pick. And
We
I
got
get that.
The
Here it is.
So they got to get second here. Now, which one did
I
11.
wore my Canucks shirt for a reason, guys. I'm cheering for you out there.
So number 11. I don't know what
So
that
this
means.
is a new lottery, I believe.
Yes,
so,
it is.
okay,
For this-
Washington's out.
So this is so much better than last year, the way they
this,
did it.
This is the way going forward.
Yes.
And because the Leafs won.
Yeah.
That's the way you should
They
do it
should
every
continue
time.
that every year.
Yeah, this should be a tradition.
Why do the Leafs have a 9.8% chance?
By the way, congratulations to Philadelphia, who now have an unprotected first-round pick from the Leafs next year.
Oh, okay.
But hey, we got McKenna, dog.
and we still own Boston.
Yeah. 28.
28. But we have a first-round pick next year via Colorado. Thank you, Nick Waugh.
Florida's eliminated. St. Louis is eliminated. Washington's eliminated.
I'm
Okay.
confused. Should the Leafs not be eliminated?
What are you talking about?
Well, they can't win both lotteries.
No, I think
Oh.
they're in it for the percentages.
Yes. So
Even if they won it, it would go to the next team.
yes.
You have
Adam's
to keep the
correct.
percentages the same, right? You can't pull them out of it.
Adam's correct.
And actually, look at the Leafs. They're at 15.2 now.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Imagine.
This is their night. This is their night.
Yo, what if they won?
This has been the wildest 48 hours as a Leafs fan.
Honestly, this has been, I'm exhausted.
My
Not gonna
first
lie.
thought was, I got to make a video when I go home.
yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, you do gotta make a
I
video.
want a 30-minute breakdown on
Yeah.
just like, what the hell?
Yo,
Toronto
they
might win
literally have the highest odds. What the fuck? What is
This
this?
is crazy.
There's no chance, right? And also, what would it matter?
It doesn't. I guess it matters for Vancouver because then they'd get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Vancouver actually has really high odds.
So
right?
the Leafs have 3 chances to win.
2, 10, and 12.
What? So wait, does that mean the Canucks have 5 balls then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me put this out there, Steve.
Yeah.
Was it rigged?
No. I'm not under the impression the league is stoked about John Jacob being the GM here, and I think Gary Bettman is furious.
Yeah. John Shaka is probably in, like, just at home. I hope he's watching at home going,
Oh.
you suspended me, but this is what you get, Gare Bear.
Yeah. Attaboy, Gare.
2.
Dude, the Leafs won again.
won
Oh,
the
it's
second.
a 7.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
7. San Jose!
San Jose!
You! No way!
Hold on.
No way!
Does that mean they get the second overall pick?
Yes.
I think so.
This is
Yes.
a crazy lottery. Because San Jose moved up from like 10, didn't they?
They don't need this.
San Jose moved up from 9.
We literally
Holy
did a
shit.
meet and greet in that room.
San Jose
You
Sharks,
are
congratulations.
so spoiled.
Congratulations to the Sharks. Big congrats.
Joining Chernyshev, friggin' Celebrini, Will Smith,
They're going to, yeah.
Misa!
Misa,
They're going to have to,
Eklund.
they're going to have to draft a defense.
Oh, poor
Askarov.
Vancouver.
Oh.
And you know what? Whatever. Hold on. Vancouver's still going to get an incredible player. I know they're disappointed.
but-
I get it.
Yeah.
But they're going to get an incredible player.
I don't know.
We have to think positively for our Canucks. faithful.
This is truly the Steve Dangle podcast draft lottery. The Leafs one and the Sharks one. Are you kidding?
Yeah, seriously.
What
I don't
the
think it
hell
could have
is
got better
happening?
for us.
This is so the world is crazy tonight.
Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. It was a devastating year. It was really, really tough. This is cool.
Hey, why does Mike Greer look so upset?
No, he's not upset. He's been here before.
Yeah.
Act like you've been here. He's been here for 5 years.
They were trying to make the playoffs.
They almost made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Where's Carlton, Adam? Give me.
There he is.
can't use my phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's too bad.
Put him at 1.
Oh, that's too bad, Blades. Oh, I'm sorry, Blades. Sorry.
That's the Bruins mascot for anybody not.
Oh, man. Okay. Now, chat, tell us something. What do you want to know? How are we feeling? People are saying Vancouver got shafted. Suck it, Bublé.
Oh, I'm literally here. What do you want to say to Michael Bublé?
Are you texting him now? Clayman said SDPN rigged the lottery, but honestly, based. Screw this league.
Hey, man, we're streaming right now, and I just want to say, Steve Dangle here. That was a fun evening. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Sorry, that burp is because I didn't have dinner. I had a little bit of food. Most of you are not going to understand this. Any parents in the chat are. So here's what happened. Got a call from the daycare. Daughter puked. It's a bad phone call to get. And so we have been running around trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do for the next 2 days, because if you puke, you are banned from daycare. Banned for 48 hours. It sucks. Yeah. You got at-home daycare? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not sharp right now. Last night's sleep was poor. But they got Gavin McKenna, so hooray. Or Ivor Stenberg, as Teneb says. First ever Swedish first overall pick, Matt Sundin, picking Ivor Stenberg. Can you imagine? Poll. What should Toronto do with the number 1 pick? Draft Gavin McKenna? That's 71%. Trade down for more picks? That's 12%. Trade for immediate help is 9%. Draft a different player? 8%. 416 votes. Toronto. Small thought I had watching the intermission. Thank you, Brad, for top 5 protecting that pick. Otherwise, Leafs are giving McKenna to Boston. Well, good on him to protect it. But protecting it's pretty standard these days. Detroit not protecting the first they sent to St. Louis is crazy. That could have really cost them. It didn't. By the way, throwing it out there, the Blues have the 11th pick and the 15th pick. It might be a little too early in the draft, but the Blues, I don't know if anyone else has 2 picks in the first round, but the Blues, prime candidates, should draft the Ruck twins. There's a pair of twins on the Medicine Hat Tigers, actually former teammates of Gavin McKenna's, who are killers. Killers offensively, and they play together. They're twins. How don't you pick them? Elite night for the brand, says Shay. You think Berube acts is more likely with the first overall pick since Berube hates kids after all? It should be a foregone conclusion that he's fired, and it's crazy he's still here. Blues trade Kyrou, Juracek, and 2 firsts to the Sharks for the 2nd overall pick. No chance. What? Pelly will override the GM and pick Victor Plante after ChatGPT mistakes him for legend Jacques Plante. It's possible. Puck is about to be dropped on the 2nd period. Sabres won up 2-0. Nick Suzuki with a power play goal brings the Habs to within 1, and the puck is dropped. All 7 games in the Habs first round series against Tampa Bay decided by 1 goal. They remind us on the broadcast. Dahlin collects the puck behind his net. Benson. Oh, redirect! Stopped by Dobish. Habs. Can't escape their zone. Dahlin. Once again, the Habs, somewhere between the hash marks and the blue line. It's really difficult to get through. Dahlin patiently to Byram. Off target. Oh, never mind. Maybe on target. Krebs. Can't find Thompson. Carrier. sends that into the Sabres zone, onto the stick of Byram. Slavkovsky can't hold the zone there, so he plays it back to Lane Hudson. Up the ice for Caulfield, back to Dobson. Dobson makes his pass to Slav, who dumps it. Caulfield laying the body. Playoff cough. But here comes Tuck. Cross ice. Sabres moving it well. Tage Thompson. That shot doesn't make its way through. Sabres get it back. Caulfield sends it out enough to maybe get a couple changes. Krebs in his own end. Hands that off. McLeod picked off. Sabres get it back. Oh, misplayed. And that's a good outcome for Montreal as Alex Lyon covers the puck up. 18:03 still to go in the second. Leafs should pick Stenberg and Sharks Reed. Completely unbiased opinion here. Oh, I'm sure. Seven points in the first round for Tage Thompson. It's McLeod versus Evans, 71 versus 71, and McLeod wins that back. A lot of neutral zone work, which was definitely a theme in the Montreal Tampa series. Caden Gooley. Wow, the Sabres have some guys who can move. Ryan McLeod, he'd look great on the Oilers. Icing against Montreal, 17:35. Go in the second. McLeod had 54 points this season. What was that trade? Traded from the Edmonton Oilers with Tyler Tullio. Oh, for Matthew Savoy. Savoy's 22. He had 37 points. McLeod's 26, though. Like, McLeod is the Oilers' window right now. Benson with a head of steam drives. I don't know if he even got the shot off. Josh Doan in the neutral zone. Caden Gooley. Nice moves there from Gooley. Habs gained the zone. Veleno. Dach. Bolduc. Veleno at the point. Cross ice to Matheson. Down low to Dach. Nothing doing there. Josh Norris says, get out of here. Greenway shoots. What a snipe! Ho-ho-ho! Greenway rips it. The Buffalo Sabres can find the back of the net, baby. Choo-choo! And it's 3-1 Buffalo. Early in the second, there's a fan in the stands with a chicken wing for a hat. This building is electric. Goodness, what a... Oh. Is he screened? You know what? I think Dobish might have even got a part of that. Let me see. He did. Does that go through his glove? Greenway's last playoff goal, May 6, 2022. Here come the Sabres right back. Malenstein. Oh, he's knocked to the ice. Offside against Montreal. 16-12 to go in the second. Montreal outshooting Buffalo 10-8. Buffalo has found the back of the net 3 times. You know what? The first 2 goals, Dobish has no chance. I don't blame him in the slightest. Probably like a save there. It's a great shot, though. First pick and Fox, or sorry, first pick for Fox, Cooley, and the Rangers first. Drew just goes, Adam Fox stinks. You don't want that. Icing against Buffalo, 16:01 to go in the second. Drew thinks any defenseman not named Cale Makar stinks. Can we get Bob Cole on the mic, pretty please? Can I still do that? I don't know. Feels weird. John Wiesman. When you laugh, it can sound like Winnie the Pooh. Now I don't know what Winnie the Pooh's laugh sounds like. Rebound! Alex Lyon holds on to that. And I'm surprised Montreal doesn't try to get something going here. A little physicality. TMB Sports. Although that was Logan Stanley holding Cole Caulfield. That looks ridiculous. Drew, can you like get a screen cap of Logan Stanley standing next to Cole Caulfield? A foot? Yeah, pretty close to a foot difference. TMB Sports, the way I look at it, we had a better result this year. Whoever loses the series, because you don't want to win the cup. Or because if you don't win the cup, you better get first overall. Welcome to Toronto, Gavin McKenna. Woo! So we got second of the playoffs, first of the playoffs, and first of the playoffs for the 3 Sabres goals tonight. Depth for days. Josh Doan gains the zone slowly. Can't get that pass through. Sticks with it, though. To the point. Byram around. Dobson all over Benson. Habs cannot get out of their zone. Montreal is having a much more difficult time containing the Sabres than they did with the Lightning. Hudson, no call. Sorry, forgot Cole passed away. How about Elmo? I don't know how long Elmo's gonna last. You need a lot of voice for Elmo. They almost scored a goal. That would have been insane. Are you ready? Tipped into the Sabres zone. New Hook, who I thought was so effective in the Tampa series. Only got the 1 goal, but he was an effective player. Matheson. Hey, Habs have double-digit shots. I know. In this economy? That puck is out of play. 14-18 to go in the second. Steve Dangle here. On the stupid YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Giggling Cat. Giggling Shaw. I was gone for 20 minutes. And what is happening? What is happening is Montreal is having a beast of a time containing the offense of the Buffalo Sabres. Here comes Buffalo. The Sabres are just having their way at the Habs blue line. Oh, Logan Stanley offside. Hey, Giggling Cat. 1 gift membership for every minute late. Giggling Cat sent 20 SDPN memberships. Thank you. As we go to commercial break here, 13:58 to go in the second. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. How do we feel about me finishing my cereal? I got
It's like this Costco brand. It's got cranberries in it and almonds. I forget the brand. It's quite nice. With almond milk, because I can't eat anything fun, and I'm in great shape as a result, and I'm angry about it. Just eating cereal in front of like 2,000 people. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How much longer is the ulcer going to be affecting you? So I'm going to find out Friday. Friday, I finally get the scope. I joined and heard chewing, Steve. You're right. I'm sorry. Add yogurt. I don't really think I'm supposed to. Dude, instead of me telling you, Google what you're supposed to avoid if you have an ulcer, a stomach ulcer. The thing, since I went to the hospital, the thing that made me feel the sickest was I had 2 throat lozenges. Not thinking like I just had a sore throat. I was sick to my stomach. I thought I was going to throw up. And it's because of the menthol. Dude, it sucks. Sedine Magic. Note to self, don't ever get an ulcer. Don't. You know how many different things I miss? You know the last time I had pasta with sauce? Yeah. Sorry. Noah Dobson plays that up. Again, the Habs just having a beast of a time gaining the Sabres zone with possession. Oh, they get a nice bounce there. They're going to have to go get it, though. Sabres turn them away. And now here they come in transition. McLeod gets the pass off the bar. Oh, my goodness. Golden opportunity. Was that Quinn? That was Quinn. Lightning bolt. These guys can fly. Logan Stanley. Darlene. Quinn. Delayed penalty against the Habs. Oh boy, this is a disastrous. Whoa, Quinn! Loses the handle. Shot! Blocked. Stays alive. Sabres touched by Texier. 12:47 to go in the second. Buffalo up 3-1. They're going to get a chance to go on the power play. A disastrous start for the Montreal Canadiens. Sedine Magic. Oh, wait, I already read that one. The ulcer will last until the Leafs win the cup. Oh, no. Man. Right. Rang off the bar. Caden Gooley is going to be the one going to the box for cross-checking. How hard must this have been? Oh, he broke his stick. You kind of take the decisions out of the ref's hands. You broke your stick over them. Sabres power play 1 for 2. You know what's funny? The Habs kill did such a good job on the last penalty kill. Sabres couldn't get set up until there were 20 seconds left. Habs win the faceoff right now. They clear it. They couldn't win a faceoff until there were 20 seconds left, or gain the zone until there were 20 seconds left. And Sabres score. Would you be upset if Toronto chose Stenberg? Yeah, probably. Oh, Darlene! Oh, he airmails it. I need to learn more about the draft class, but I'm led to believe Gavin McKenna is special. Stenberg, listen, he's going to be great. Habs get the puck back and clear it. 1:15 left to kill. Check out JT, the dialysis diet, if you want restrictions out. I will Google it.
Danault. That was weird. Danault had a chance to get that deep and didn't do it. Now here comes Byram. Sabres change up. Benson. Byram. Benson. 40 seconds. Quinn. Byram. Benson. Carrier. That was good work from Carrier. McLeod has it now. Oh, Byram. On. Rebound. Covered up by Dobish with 20 seconds to go. Oh, McLeod and Anderson don't like each other very much. Angry Canucks fan. Draft lottery sucks. Depressed Wings fan. Could be worse. You could also have an Iser plan. What is the plan? Oh, okay. Oh. Speaking of things I can't eat, you guys are killing me with the chicken wing talk. Oh, I love it. Buffalo wing right now. My go-to order after hockey last year was it green chili Thai or green Thai chili? Oh, 2 pounds. Solid 2 pounds. Oh, Byram walks in, shoots, scores. Number 4 puts 4 on the board for the Buffalo Sabres. Another late power play goal for the blue and gold, and Buffalo dominating game 1 of the unforeseeable train series against Montreal. What a stick from McLeod. Matheson can't clear it. Is Dobish going to get yanked? He's been incredible in these playoffs, but not in this game. $10:59 to go in the second. Camera goes to Jacob Fowler. I'll tell you a face we never saw once. Never saw once in the first round. Camera never went to Jacob Fowler's face. Icing against Montreal. Francois Labelle says, crappity crap crap. True. So, another penalty. Beck Mallenstein go into the box for high sticking. So, according to the broadcast, that is 4 goals on 9 shots. Like, you're ride or die Jakub Dobish, but also that's pretty bad. Hey, Bat Flips and Birdie Putts gifted 20 SDPN memberships. Thank you so much, mon ami. Demidov. Caulfield. Habs basically have to score here to stay alive in this game. Suzuki, what a move through the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Caulfield. Hudson keeps it alive. Suzuki to Slav. Slav's pass is picked off. He fights to get it back and then turns it over. Sabres exit with control, which is the name of the game. 4th of the playoffs for Bowen Byram, by the way. What a gamer. Caulfield can't get that pass. Oh, he does to Suzuki. Hudson down low. Suzuki hands it off to Hudson. Suzuki on. That's deflected into the corner. Slavkovsky strong on the puck. East-west, down low to the point. It's Hudson. Caulfield down low. Suzuki looking for a stick. Can't find it. Hudson. 48 seconds still to go. Habs moving it very well, but they haven't tested Alex Lyon. Hudson. Can't get that pass through. Connor Timmins is on a second-round playoff penalty kill, Leaf fans. Demidov. Hudson. Suzuki. Hudson. Demidov on! I think Lyon got a piece of that. It's into the corner. Caulfield fighting for it. Suzuki gets it. 14 seconds to go on this power play. Hudson. They basically have to score here. Demidov leans into that, and that goes out of play. 6 seconds to go on the power play. Sabres fans, one thing to watch for, Montreal doesn't always do this, but if they have the option, if things are going well, they will leave their top unit out there for the full 2 minutes. Very often in the Tampa series. Doug the Leaf fan, does 34 still wear the C? He does. He does. I don't think any of that has changed. Francois Labelle, Sabres that good, or are the Bolts over the hill? Just completely different styles. The Sabres, ironically, are way more electric than Tampa. Just way more offense. Tampa tries the balanced attack, and Buffalo tries what if we just went insane all the time? Name of the game. But they've actually defended pretty decently. Hey, Death Eater, send an SDPN membership. Thank you, thank you. Bolduc has a hit there. Dobish. Happening in Buffalo. Here comes Dahlin. Gets the shot off into the glove of Jakub Dobish. Steve, are you a Domino's or Pizza Hut guy? Drew says Pizza Hut, shut up. I'm trying to think of the last time I had Pizza Hut. Oh, I went to the lunch buffet, Drew. We used to order Domino's all the time. In part because one of the dads on my soccer team growing up was the Domino's guy, and we would get him, and my parents would talk at the door for like 10, 15 minutes. So the reason your pizza showed up cold was because of Gary and Tina. But I remember like going to a Pizza Hut restaurant, sitting in there and just enjoying all the things I can't eat right now. Hurts my feelings. Steve, are you a Sam Roberts fan? The musician? Or isn't that Gary Roberts' son who we interviewed last year? He was Sam, right? Yeah, Sam Roberts, Oshawa Generals. Yes. So yes, I am. Go Gens, go. If the Habs don't bring the cup home this year, it'll happen during the Canucks versus Leafs Cup game in 2029. Says a gosh darn carrot. Oh, to be 10 years old going to the Pizza Hut buffet. I know, man. I hate to be this millennial. Being a kid in the 90s was awesome. The Sabres strategy is just to have the puck all game. It feels like they're perpetually on the power play. Yep. Will you ever get to eat freely again? Yes. Yeah, this isn't forever. It's just annoyingly long. Montreal local chain Pizza Tifosi is great. I haven't tried it. I do love Quebec pizza. Meat under the cheese. Oh. Just Jimmy. Sabres already scored more goals in this game than my Bolts did in any game in the series. I'm in hell. True. I didn't even realize that. We're barely halfway through regulation. There's 7:41 to go in the second period here. Sabres have 11 shots. Slavkovsky steals that. Here he goes. He dumps it, and he's going to go after it. Gives it up to Darlene. Caulfield keeps it alive. Krebs picked off by Hudson. Oh, that pass doesn't connect with Texier. 7:07 to go in the second. Is that going to be icing? Yes, it is. Against the Buffalo Sabres. No trivia tonight at second intermission. Just a reminder, we're doing a giveaway. Tonight's prize is the Carlton the Bear figure from McFarland that you might have seen on our desk at SDPN during the draft lottery last night. Link is in the description and in the chat. Contest closes at the end of second intermission, and the winner will be announced tonight during the third period. Josh Doan clears it. Tage Thompson reaches probably 7 feet in the air to pull the puck down. And the Sabres have it now as a result. I think that's maybe the most terrifying thing is like some of the Sabres' most lethal offensive weapons. They haven't been the ones lighting it up. Power. Hands it off. Zucker. That's a stop. Zucker. Oh, side of the net. It hit, says Craig Simpson. Jack Quinn. On. Rebound in front. Habs clear it. Here come the Sabres again. Oh my God. They're like piranha. Quinn cross ice. He wants it back. He shoots it off the end boards. Zucker has it. How do the Habs have more shots than these guys? Quinn. Cross ice. Man, Quinn wants it, eh? He has a lot of shots. Oh! They said that's offside. Playing Tabletop Samurai Showdown in the 90s at Pizza Hut, says Anime Cowboy. Like, does that not sound like an incredible time? Come on. Oh, Malenstein roughing up his man. Sabres, point blank, rebound, puck still loose. Oh, Darlene robbed by Dobish. Dobish stopped a sure goal. Lane Hudson's been out there for 2 minutes, 12 seconds. He finally gets off. Byram retrieves it in his own end. Sabres fans losing their minds because with 5 minutes to go in the second, their team is up 4-1 in game one of their second round series against Montreal. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Habs, boy, they can't generate anything. Carrier, oh, Anderson. He doesn't even try to go get it. Will Lady Luck be with me for a second straight night? First overall and a Carlton figure, says Bat Flips and Birdie Putts. Just maybe. Byram looking for his second cup. Carrier. Gooley. Up the ice. That's a great pass to Veleno. Stopped by the glove of Lyon. And Bolduc tries to get in Lyon's cage. And oh boy, we got an abundance of rough stuff here. Who's that? Norris is involved. Oh, Norris throws a punch. After catching a paw, I think that was that Veleno or Texier? Dach and Stanley. Benson in there. Couple things to say, I'm sure. That's a crazy save. That's a crazy save by Dobish. To keep the lead to keep the deficit to 3. Steve Dangle here. Drew said, should we get ready to break out the brooms? One game does not a series make. Okay. Sabres fans. I know you're feeling good. You're feeling happy. Not just with tonight's result, but also the fact that you beat Boston in the fashion you beat them in. Don't tell me that after 2 games, the first 2 games of that series, you weren't like, we might lose. Sabres needed a huge comeback in game 1. They got it. Kudos, they got it. Then you drop game 2. Let me tell you how valiant I am. How much integrity I have. I filled out my second chance bracket on Spark. The Avalanche are up 2-0 on Minnesota. But my pick on the podcast was Minnesota in 7, so I stuck with it. Love the best dad stick. Is that from Leo? It is. 1000% best dad. And right next to it, there's a puck, and that's the first game we ever took Leo to. It was Generals, Kitchener Rangers. Big Tex, as a Kraken fan, cursed the Leafs for stealing our lottery spot by 1 point in the standings. I'm still not over it. Luckily, I'm also a Sabres fan. Oh! Stop by Lion. Once again, Habs going to the net here. .404 to go in the second. 4-1 for Buffalo. Delano. He wins that draw. Habs lose the zone. Hudson. He has options. Veleno. He's got a motor. Gets it deep. He's going to attack. Hits Connor Timmins pretty hard. Zach Bolduc. And Tage Thompson will break it out. He gives it up. Now here come the Habs. Dach! Shot! What a goal! Holy cow! Ma parole! Kirby Dach with the secondary effort. With 3:29 to go in the second, gives the Habs life. Just a little bit of life. Mishandled by Tage Thompson in the neutral zone. Bolduc, Dach gets his own rebound while falling to make it 4-2. Make it a little interesting here in the second period. That's a goal. Oh, 3 goals, 4 points in these playoffs, according to the broadcast. Francois Lebel, thank you for 5 STPN memberships. Sabres playoffs have mirrored their regular season pretty closely. Rocky to start, but as soon as they hit their stride, they've been great. That's fair. That's pretty fair. Cue the comeback, says Sedin Magic. No team would ever blow a 4-1 lead in a playoff game. No team would. Name one. Sabres looking to regain the 3-goal lead. Samuelson wants a call. He's not going to get it. Slavkovsky slowly one-on-one against Dahlin. He's waiting for teammates to arrive. They finally do. New hook. Hard around. Oh, never mind. It gets stopped up. Sabres will break out of their zone with ease, but they give it right up to Jack-Eye. 2:22 to go in the second. Make a wish. Lion. Hard around the glass. Sabres hard around the boards. They get out. Sick goal. Choo choo, says just Jimmy. Evans gets out of his zone. Nice move by Newhook. Ends up giving it up to Byram. Byram sticks with it. Drew, does this make you nostalgic for Bo and Byram? Makes you miss him? He's a good player, right? Oh, give it away. Benson in front. Sabres hold the zone. Logan Stanley, cross ice. Was it Byram for Middlestat? Straight up? Oh. Oh, what a pass. Greenway, stopped by Dobish. Anderson as Malenstein coming after him. Here comes Philip Deneau. Deneau, what a move! Off the side of the net. Owen Power. Sabres can't clear. Josh Anderson stops up on Power. Hudson walks the line. He's got Dobson with him. On! The rebound is in the corner. Dobson jumps up a bit. 45 seconds. Hudson. Dobson. Hudson. On! That doesn't make its way through the traffic. 30 seconds to go in the second. Hudson has to retrieve the puck in the neutral zone. Texier, nice give and go with Hudson. 20 seconds. Texier. That's off target. A goal here would be absolutely massive. Hudson, 15 seconds. Giggling Cat said 20 SDPN memberships. Thank you very much. Dobson, Hudson. Hudson. Shot! That hit the post. And that'll leave the zone, and we will leave this period. Buffalo still has a 4-2 lead over the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first game in these playoffs. Montreal has given up 4 goals. They were down 4-1, but then Kirby Dach scores one of the nicest goals of his career to bring the Habs to within 2. Steve Dangle here on the SCPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Sedin Magic says, doesn't count, Steve. We're not in the third. That's fair. I suspect some of the pole wings are made up. They are not. And once again, merci beaucoup, Giggling Shaw. Hey! No trivia tonight, but a pretty nice giveaway. Tonight's prize is the Carlton the Bear figure from McFarlane. We might actually have the actual McFarlane Carlton from the desk yesterday. I don't think we have many of them in the office. Oh, 3? Do we have 3? Link in the description. Contest closes at the end of second intermission, and winner will be announced tonight during the third period. Giggling Cat. Can't pick between these two, so I'm just dropping 20 per 20 minutes of fun. If y'all get the likes over 1,500, I'll drop 200 memberships. Guys, Giggling Cat said she'll drop, if we get over 1,500 likes, you'll drop 200 gift memberships. Guys, click like right frigging now. If you like me even kind of, you will click like immediately. I'm going to click like. Drew, click like. Do you have your own account? Click like. Oh, I already clicked like. Son of a gun. What are we at? We're at 740. Click like. Or I'm shutting the stream down. You won't get a third period. Gosh darn it. Up to 940. Still pretty far. You're not clicking with enough enthusiasm. We're up over 1,000. I'm just going to stare at you like this until you get there, okay? Look at it this way. There's 2,000 people in here right now. Almost all of you. No, wait. I'm an idiot. A very significant chunk of you will become SDP VIPs. Almost all of you? What's the I added a 0. I Angels in the F. Oh no. Whoa, Giggling Shaw sent 50 SDPN gift memberships. Let's friggin' go. Giggling Shaw. Drew, because Shaw is cat in French. Oh. Now who's stupid? Now who's stupid? Chien is dog, yes. Oiseau is bird. Did I tell Justin this wing sauce thing is stupid? So wait, what are the options? We got best wing sauce, salt and pepper, mango habanero, or atomic. Yeah, so yeah, salt and pepper isn't a sauce. What if you just put flavor? People like salt and pepper. Oh, Justin's mad. Justin's mad in the chat. Francois Lavelle, Drew got a VIP from me at some point. Did he actually? That's hilarious. Drew, you cheap piece of crap. Bad flips and birdie putts. Oh, yeah, you have access to the content. So what? I'm pretty sure I'm a VIP. You stink. You get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership. Giggling Cat. I only understood Giggling Shaw from Cat in the Hat. Shaw Chapeau. Forgot about Shaw Chapeau. Bad flips and birdie putts sent 10 SDPN memberships. How many likes are we at right now? 1,200? We're not there. We're just not there. Should we throw to a clip? Your favorite clip in a while. I'm going to word it the way Drew worded it. Timo Mango sent 5 SDPN memberships. Drew titled this clip, "Why does Nikita Kucherov suck so much?" And when I get back, there better be 1,500 likes. And enter the draw also. I streamed a team winning a game 7 with 9 shots. Adam then streamed a game where the winning team had 9 goals. It was completely insane. It's one of the least explainable games I've watched. Listen, Montreal won. Those are 2 of the luckiest goals of the series, including the luckiest goal of the series. The goal that ended Tampa Bay's season was the luckiest, flukiest goal of that series. And there was one game where 2 guys scored with their chest. Yeah. Which says how fluky this was. The first one is Nick Suzuki batting a puck out of air. It bounces off the ice, hits was it Moser? Moser in the leg, and it goes in past Vasilevsky. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, Vasilevsky was beaten by 2 shots out of 9.
He wasn't beaten by any shot.
Neither of them were a shot from in front of him.
Yeah, the Newhook goal was just...
The Newhook goal was batted out of midair from below the goal line, hit his skate, hit his ass, and went in. And then the Suzuki one, I guess, is a shot from in front of him, but it bounces off of 2 different things.
This puck.
That's going a mile wide!
Look where this puck is. It's heading right straight into the corner, and all of a sudden, it hits a man and goes in the back of the net.
That puck is like an inch away from Nick Suzuki going, shit. Because he didn't tip it properly. What are you telling me? He meant to do that? No chance. Now, I don't think Tampa dominated the game quite the way the shot counter said.
Okay.
It was like usually domination, it's one team completely running over the other offensively.
Yeah.
Right? You're outshot 40-15 or something like that. Tampa didn't really run it up like that. They didn't have an overwhelmingly dominant offensive performance. They just smothered the shit out of Montreal.
They couldn't get anything through. There were a few times you're like, oh, here comes a shot. Oh, it was blocked. Didn't make it through. The best Montreal could do was hold on, keep batting away pucks past east-west in the high slot like they've been doing all series. Try to limit the rebounds like they've been doing all series. And there were a few times they just needed a save from Jakub Dobeš, and they got it and then scored 2 of the luckiest goals of ever.
Would you say he's the MVP of the series?
If Tampa won, it would have been Hagel. Oh, I can't. That save at the end, too, with his stick. Slavkovsky going to the bench like, could have been Hagel. Could have had a fin. It was Dobeš. I'll tell you the most disappointing player of the series, and this guy's been catching a lot of crap, but like, people are focusing on the wrong thing with this player. They're, his stats in game 7s. Forget his stat in game 7.
Oh, you mean True?
Yeah. Oh,
that's his bag. Like, right now, it's like, how many times can he send out a tweet about Kucherov sucking?
a lot of people have a lot of different reasons to hate Nikita Kucherov. I haven't always liked Nikita Kucherov, but I respect the player that he is, which is why I was so flabbergasted at how awful he was in game 7. Absolutely flabbergasted. Mike Matheson did such a good job shutting him down in the series. He was stapled to him for a lot of it. Kucherov probably had more open ice in game 7 than he'd seen all series combined and couldn't connect a pass. The casual giveaway, I want to say, was at the offensive blue line. He couldn't pull off a pass. He couldn't receive a pass. He couldn't do a friggin' thing. And he wants the puck with like 30 seconds to go. I'm taking the shot. Brother, you stink. What are you talking about? I couldn't.
You have his
couldn't.
game 7 stats? You said the game 7 stats?
I'll just pull up Drew's Twitter timeline. If you want to read it, you can do that.
I got the
bring that
stat
up.
news,
but
whatever.
I was just going to say, and they confirmed afterwards that there was no major injury for Kucherov in that series. Like, they all spoke to the media, and I didn't hear anything about like the sprained ankle or anything hampering him.
Yeah,
it was a curious game by him. It's not what I expected.
He couldn't connect. He couldn't connect with his teammates.
Nikita Kucherov in game 7s. He has played 7 game 7s. 0 goals, 0 assists.
That's insane. It's
Nikita Kucherov.
I know. And Tampa won their cups in 5 and 6, I believe.
Yeah. Well, get it done before 7. Otherwise,
Or was it 5 and 5?
you could scratch Nikita, put somebody else, and you have a better shot.
He was terrible. Like, I'm not gonna lean on those numbers because I hadn't heard any of that until this year.
Yeah.
He is what we accused Mitch Marner of.
Oh my
Mitch
God.
at least had some points.
And the difference is he's won individual hardware. Didn't he win a Conn Smythe? Like, he is one of the most dominant playoff performances we've seen.
I'm just talking about late series.
No.
I'm not disrespecting the man's career.
Of course. And the 2 cups, right? Which is, man, this is when the best players take over. When Nick Suzuki scored, fluky as it was, I was like, that's about right.
Well, but that's why when we talk about the best players, and I know Lightning fans feel like they're pushed to the side, and Kucherov, it's like, well, who's going to get who's the best players in the league? It's the guys that show up in those moments. Connor does it. Leon does it. Nathan does it.
I'd love to know what his, like, forget the zeros across game 7s. This specific game 7, what was his pass completion rate?
Well, I don't have it at hand right now.
Go back and watch the final 5 minutes. Every time it touches his stick is a disaster.
Do you think it's nerves? What do you think that is?
Frustration.
Frustration.
He plays
he's
not
passion.
one of the. There are days where anger makes him unbeatable, and there are days where anger makes him unplayable. And this was one of those games where he did not help the Tampa Bay Lightning win. He didn't. Hagel, I thought, had a great game. Nick Paul is a force of friggin' nature. Holy cow. No wonder he killed the Leafs in 2022.
Yep.
In that game 7.
Yep.
There's a game 7 performer. The games where he played versus didn't. I'd love to know the Montreal stats because I believe they won both games he was out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Could be wrong. That guy is a force of nature. Dominic James was so impressive all series long. Gonçalves was so impressive to me in game 7. They had some really good. Destu was really good. They had so many guys give them so many great performances. Point I expected to be a little more effective, but like I like the way he played. Kucherov was brutal.
In both cup runs, in the victories, 20 and 21, he led the league in points during those playoff runs. You can see all his playoff stats here. 34
Look
and
at that
32
shit.
points, but no Conn Smythe Trophy on his career.
That's crazy.
There. But
Dude.
yeah, the chasm between these performances during their cup runs and then what he's done since the 23 playoffs, where he has 2 goals total, is not pretty.
In Tampa's cup wins combined, he had 66 points. I'm sorry. Does anyone need me to repeat that?
Mm-hmm.
He had, in 2 cup runs, he had 66 points.
Yeah.
He had 93 points in all 3 appearances in the cup final combined. Or runs to the cup final.
The cup final.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest playoff performers of our lifetime.
But they didn't go to game.
Can't get it done in game 7.
Didn't-
It's one of the most mystifying, unjustifiable, unexplainable stats I can think of.
Hey, did you like the thing you just watched?
Was it hilarious? Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends that you're running out of time because we got a giveaway. Tonight's prize. All you got to do is fill out the form in the description. You got to fill it out in the chat. Just click it. Tonight's prize is a Carlton the Bear figure, courtesy of McFarlane Toys. Link is in the description. Contest closes at the end of second intermission, which is mere moments away, and the winner will be announced live tonight during the 3rd period. Justin and Drew are currently in the middle of a knife fight regarding flavors of wings. Giggling cat. Angry Cooch is dangerous. Kucherov. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend him getting angry. Frustrated Cooch disappears. 10 out of 10. Would mock again. That's a Panthers fan. The fact that you understand the difference between angry and frustrated. I don't think spicy Garpar should have been an option. Drew, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Never had it. I've had Garpar. Oh, it's just hot wings with Garpar on it? I've never had it. Drew, are Italians known for their wing eating? Is that part of the culture? Yeah? I don't know. Timo Mango. Salty Bruins fan here. Left some memberships as a congrats for the pick. Really looking forward to the Austin and Gavin era wasted videos. How friggin' dare you? You know what, Drew? Do you have the photo? You can use it if you want. The era wasted one. Someone posted it on Reddit. You got it? I'm trying to find credit. Oh, it's from Reddit user Air Fried Sushi. And there's my McKenna and Era wasted thumbnail. Just Jimmy. Cooch stunk. Hagel was a beast. Point and Sorelli were solid defensively, but didn't produce. Our depth played with heart, and Vasi showed out late in the series when it mattered, despite letting in one of the worst goals of his career in Game 5. Let's see it, Drew. How good is that? It's quite the face. Oh, this is the aged one. Yeah. No, there's one that's not aged. I feel like I look like Russell Crowe in that movie where he's a driver on Road Rage. I don't think you know what a bad day is.
Oh, Kyle Bukauskas talking to Brian Giunta. Big height difference there. One of these guys played in the NHL. And it's the dude who's like 5'8". How many likes we at? Not enough. Third period is about to begin here in Buffalo. Habs need 2 goals just to tie. Can they do it? I don't know. They were down 4-1, and then Kirby Dach scored a friggin' really sexy goal. Can the Sabres hold on and win game 1 of their series just like they did against Boston? Puck is about to be dropped. Puck is dropped. How long is the drive from Buffalo to Montreal? Drew asks. Oh, here comes Montreal. Caulfield. Stop by Lyon less than 10 seconds in. The drive. $10 hours? 6 hours and 18 minutes. Now, at what speed is this? That's just what you Google? Oh, because you go through. Oh, okay. I've never gone that way, obviously. Doan. Up the ice. Here's Benson. He waits for Doan. He waits for all his friends. No one knew where the puck was. Suzuki says, I like that. I want it. I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to give it to my friend Noah Dobson. Dobson to Lane Hudson. Fires it around the boards. That actually goes out of play. Only 40 seconds into the third period here. Timothy O'Donnell. Steve, if Marner wins the cup in his first year away from Toronto, will it cancel out the joy of winning the draft lottery? Not cancel it out, but I'll hate it a lot. Alex, okay, hot take. Ha ha ha, get it? A hot wing isn't good if you can't taste the flavor of the sauce. Yeah, but a lot of people want really hot wings not to enjoy them. It's to prove something to themselves. It's hard to explain. I used to be one of those people. It's probably how I got an ulcer. Demidov. Can't keep it alive. Habs have to re-rack here. Demidov beats Owen Power to the puck. Passes to Carrier. On. Stop by Lyon. Tage Thompson has the puck. Tage Thompson and Alex Tuch, by the way, haven't done a thing tonight. No goals, no assists, no shots, no hits, no blocks. Sabres are up 4-2. I know that because I hold both of them in fantasy. Wow. Drew said, do they watch you play men's league or something? Excuse me, Drew. I had a block shot last game and a goal. Kiss my bottom. Also, I blocked one of my teammates' shots. It hurt. Joe Valeno. Can't get the puck to a friendly stick. Jack Quinn, Ryan McLeod. Oh, my God. The Sabres passed the puck so well. Connor Timmins. Oh, that makes its way through. McLeod sticks with it. In front! Oh, my gosh. How isn't that a goal? How did Jack Quinn not score there? Now Kirby Dach. Alex Lyon beats him to the puck. Good read by Lyon. By the way, after this game, Adam will be streaming Vegas Anaheim Game 2 right here on the STPN YouTube channel. Dobson. We're on a mission for 1,500 likes here. Please click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Josh Anderson. Lane Hudson. Texier. Fighting Darlene for the puck. Philip Deno. Oh, Josh Anderson. Can't find the puck. And Sabres get rid of it. See, if the Sabres park the bus here, I think that's the wrong move. They've been playing so well. Texier. Just smothered. Anderson after it. Sabres only have 15 shots on goal. That's the crazy part. Nick Suzuki around. Carrier at the point. Across to Matheson. Matheson on! Stopped by Lyon. This is going to go all the way down the ice and icing against the Buffalo Sabres with 16:20 to go in the third. They're parking the bus. Oh my gosh. How doesn't Quinn bury that? Oh! He's watching the replay. He's shaking his head. Sabres win the D zone draw. Get rid of it. Benson dumps it. Hudson. Dobson. Yeah, these guys, they can't. Oh, they're dogged, but like they can't get pucks through here. Dobson. Oh, Slav. That's stopped by Lyon. Not a particularly dangerous shot. Caulfield can't quite get it to Suzuki. And now here comes Tage Thompson. Hands it off. Tuck. Wraparound. Doesn't get the shot off. Suzuki. Hudson trying to break out. And he will with speed. Stops up as the Habs change. Boy, they had quite a few players on the ice there for a minute. Giggling Cat, over 400 of you just joined or rejoined, so you might not know. If we get to over 1,500 likes, Giggling Cat will drop another 110 gifted subs. Already gifted 90. You're the MVP, Giggling Cat. Hot Buffalo with ranch is a no-brainer. Oh, come on. You're making me miss wings big time. Alex Lyon saves it with the blocker, and it lands in his glove. 14:53 to go in the third period as Lyon and the Sabres protect a 2-goal lead here in game 1. Newhook not happy about that. Alex Lyon, man. Jake Evans on the draw. He wins it. Matheson. Carrier. That misses by quite a bit. Byram. Greenway gets out. There's Malenstein, that heat-seeking missile. Evans. Hand it off. Habs out of sorts. Ooh, almost a breakaway there. Demidov. Stick handling in a phone booth, and then he dumps it. 14:30. Buffalo airmails it to center. Josh Norris. Stripped. Kirby Dach deflects it. Oh, it's still going to be icing. 14:04 to go in the third. Francois Labelle. So it will be Fibonacci, a Fibonacci sequence for the Habs, which is first period. They had what? 1 goal in the first, 1 goal in the second, 2 goals in the third, then 4 in OT. That's math. Can't argue with math. Here's the problem. I don't speak math. You're bilingual and speak math. Shot from Tuck is stopped by Dobish. Ooh, and Doc and Krebs. Krebs just laughing in his face. Oh, Gooley looks hurt. Gooley is hurt. Yes, this is a Brett the Hitman Hart glass. 13:58 to go in the third. We go to commercial break. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Hey, you want to know the winner of the Carlton the Bear figure? Do you want to know? Well, you ought to know. Tonight's giveaway winner from Welland, Ontario. Cody from Welland, Cody from Welland, Ontario. You are the winner of the Carlton the Bear figurine, courtesy of McFarlane Toys. They hooked us up, by the way. We got so much cool prizes. Our Bruce Rye. Our Bruce. How surprised would you be if Toronto traded the first pick of the draft? Pretty damn surprised. When was the last time the first overall pick got traded? Hey, Giggling Cat sent another 10 STPN memberships. I believe that brings you to 100, which is wild stuff. You are wild for that. Are we at 1,500, by the way? Click like. We're almost there. Did Radko Gudas single-handedly save the Leafs? Maybe. Francois Labelle. Poop, that should be 3 in OT. The next number is the sum of the two previous. I'm not smart enough for this, Francois. Thoughts on the PWHL expanding by 4 more teams? It's 4? I knew about Detroit. It's 4? Detroit. What is it? Chicago? That's good, man. I want more hockey, not less. It's an extremely good thing, and it's been very successful. So good for the P-Dub. Matheson. $13.33 to go in the third. Matheson. Texier dumps it. Danault's going to get after it, but Byram gets out of trouble with relative ease. Tage Thompson hands it off to Tuck. Tuck shoots. That goes just wide. He was looking for a deflection there. Buffalo retrieves it in the neutral zone as they get a couple changes. And that's a flub pass, so it's icing against Buffalo. Habs with a O-zone draw here. And Alex Tuck not happy with himself. Habs probably need a goal in the next, 5 minutes to have a realistic shot at tying this thing? Tuck, 5 shot attempts, 1 shot. As a fantasy holder, I'm upset. Habs lose the zone. Dobish out of his net to play it. 13 minutes to go in the third. Slaff. Caulfield can't get that. Darlene off the boards. Here comes McLeod. McLeod's been one of the most dangerous players on the ice, honestly. Hudson. You know what's crazy about this game? It feels like you look at some of the individual numbers from this game, it feels like the Sabres have more to give. They have 16 shots right now. They're winning 4-2. We get a whistle. Jason Zucker having a conversation with Darren Pang between the benches. I think Pang made a save on the shot. There is some controversy that Scepters won't be able to expose the minimum number of players, says Francois Labelle. I got to catch up. I've been, as they say, up to my ass in alligators. Fraughton, got to say that 12 balls has done wonder for my mental health this week. Keep up the good work, Steve. Hey, Keep up the good mental health. Sabres fourth line getting to work here. Demidov off the glass. Connor Timmins being chased by Alex Newhook. Demidov. Again, still waiting for him to bust out in these playoffs. I've liked his game generally. Hasn't been able to produce. He's got to scamper back to get this puck. 11:38 to go in the third period. Habs still trail by 2. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. We're on a mission for 1,500. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Bolduc dumps it, and he's going to chase. You should come up with a name for that strategy. Valeno! That pass is just off target. Kirby Dach. Buffalo just clears it off the glass, and they're parking the bus pretty effectively here. Carrier, Habs are offside. Not great from Kirby Dach there. 10:58 to go in the third. Insider J Money. Aren't you a Leafs fan? Why are you cheering for the Habs? Why aren't you cheering for a team that's not down 2-0? Sometimes, and by sometimes I mean nearly every day, I'll check my mentions and someone said something really rude to me. And I'm like, hey, that's not nice. And then I see it's Insider J Money, and I'm like, oh, it's them. They're joking. I think. Yesterday, you just going, hey, F you. That made me laugh. I did enjoy that. Most people, I wouldn't enjoy that. I'd be like, hey, but you saying it, I liked it. Tage Thompson. Darlene flips it into the Habs zone. 10:20 to go in the third. Nearly 40 years old, by the way. Shut up. Not my team, but sounds like a front office more concerned with luck falling into their lap rather than actually doing something to replace Marner. I'm going to stick out my tongue at you. Jack Quinn. Off the post. Holy smokes, this guy wants a goal. Wrap around. Doesn't work. Caulfield flips it out. Here's a race. Josh Anderson after it. Connor Timmins has been solid as a rock back there. Logan Stanley gets out. Anderson around. Debate at work earlier. Socks or no socks to bed? Socks, believe it or not. Habs can't even get a shot on goal. Deneau wanted a penalty there. Zucker just dumps it. 9:15 to go in the third. Hey, Steve, happy you guys got it. I was hoping the boss would be able to get your first round pick. Do you think a team will trade up and be able to draft both Ruck twins? And who wins a Carolina Philly game? So I was saying St. Louis should do it. They have picks 11 and 15. That might be a little high. Oh, here come the Sabres with a rush. Can't get the shot off. That was Greenway looking for his second of the game. Big hit. Carrier. Evans holds the zone only for a moment. Great effort by the Sabres. Jack Quinn, if his middle or confirmation name is Luke, we have a dangerous trifecta going. Jack Luke Quinn. Oh! I didn't even pick up on that. Benson. Darlene. On. That's blocked. Dobson. 8 minutes to go in the third. Habs really running out of time here. They got to score toot sweet if they want a chance of getting back in this. Valeno. Dach. First overall and Nylander for McDavid. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Instead of coming up with trade proposals, how about you click like? That's all I'm interested in. Drew, how shy of 1,500 are we? We're over 1,500. We did it. Well done. Well done, gang. Caden Gooley, cross ice, Carrier. That shot doesn't get through. Suzuki, Caulfield. Caulfield just smothered by Tage Thompson. It's ridiculous. Tage Thompson and Logan Stanley out there. Cole Caulfield looks like a child. Slaff! That shot doesn't get through. Habs have been in the offensive zone more than 2 minutes more than Buffalo. Still down 4-2. Buffalo stuck at 16 shots, man. Shea said, but I did click like. Well, then I love you. And I appreciate you. Zucker can't clear the zone. Anderson. Dano. Texier. Texier, great job walking the line. He's got Byram all over him. Jack-eye. That's out of play. Steve. Hi. I know you like Halifax. I do. If Halifax got an NHL team, I can dream. What should they call it? Oh. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to think of like Halifax lore. Your transaction can't be completed. Learn more. What? Giggling Cat is trying to hook us up. Is there a limit? Maybe there's a limit. Oh, there is? Oh. What's the limit? Depends on your provider? What? That sucks. Well, didn't know or expect that. It's fine with the super chats, but Google doesn't want my money for subs. Very good point, Giggling Cat. I don't get it either. I should be like, thanks for the likes, suckers. No, I'm kidding. I'll help. Come on, let's all help Cat, says Bat Flips and Birdie Putts. Halifax Razor Bills. Apparently the limit is 100. Sounds like Ed Rogers shenanigans to me. Is Rogers interfering? The limit does not exist. If you know, you know. The Halifax Donairs. The Halifax Hall of Famers is pretty good. The Halifax 12 balls. Producer Drew leaving a comment. 4 months for the 4 straight wins Buffalo's about to get. Wow, wow, wow. 6:09 to go in the third. Habs really running out of time here. Kozak. 48 on 48 there with Hudson. Wrap around, Kozak! Off the side of the net. I thought that was in. Demidov. Demidov fighting for it. Bat Flips and Birdie Putts gifted 10 SDPN memberships. Merci beaucoup. Giggling Cat. Ooh, you all have to tune in next stream for your chance to get the next 100. I love it. Oh, what a move at the blue line. The Habs don't score on this shift. They're basically pretty close to dead. Sent down the ice here. 5:15 to go in the third. Wow, here comes Josh Doan with speed. The Sabres have crazy speed. Gooley. In front, looking for a deflection. Doesn't get it. Here comes Doan. He's got Caulfield all over him. Doesn't matter. Carrier. Nice move by Suzuki. Passes. Caulfield receives it in his skates. Here he comes. Rather, that's Carrier, sorry. Slavkovsky leaves it for Suzuki, who shovels it into the slot. Carrier! That's wide. Slav fighting for it. Power comes up with it. Dumps it. Oh, amazing flip pass into the Habs zone that just dies on the ice. 4:25 to go in the third. Habs still down 2. A steal. Tage Thompson shoots. He's blocked. Gooley. Dobson. Not Dach. Logan Stanley. Matheson plays it in his own end. He's chased by Alex Tuck. Under 4 minutes to go in the third here. No ice. Lying out of the net to play it. Ooh, boy. Dunno. Matheson. On. That's off target. In front. That's into the corner. Matheson. Cleared by the Sabres. Dobson. Dunno lets that go. Dach dumps it. Habs lose the zone after the change. Oh! Sabres almost with a lane there. That's definitely not a call. No way. Dobson. 3:15 to go in the third. Demidov with it. Demidov. To the point. Dobson shoots. Oh, rebound. Oh, my gosh. Jake Evans had a yawning cage. Block shot. That stopped. Owen Powers in trouble. He was stung by that block. Sorry, Dahlin. I thought that was Power. Dobson. Where's that? Underlying. 2:47 to go in the third. Habs had just pulled Dobish, and Rasmus Dahlin does not look very comfortable at all. Oh, on the inside of the knee for Dahlin. Oh, that hurts. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. Habs have less than 3 minutes to score 2 goals. Do the Montreal Canadiens have a little bit of Sabres in them? Sabres with the big game 1 comeback against Boston. Maybe it happens to them. Matt Mock. Does McKenna's competitive effort worry you? No. Not from what I've seen. Michaela B. I'm stupid. Love how Buffalo hit January looking at another year with no playoffs and was like, hey, what if we tried winning and then never lost again? That's pretty close. The side of fries can go for a mean garlic parm wing right now. Oh my God. You guys are all killing me. You're all killing me. Halifax Sailors. I like that we're all thinking of actual Halifax NHL team names. Of all of the cities that I would love to get one, like cities that punch above their weight, I would love Halifax to get one. And I've said this for years. They're just way too small and way too remote, but I don't care. I still like the place. Saskatoon. It's too small. I know. It's too small. So if the steering wheel flies off, I'm toast. Lindy Ruff behind the bench. Is his team about to win game 1 of their second round series? Sabres 4, Le Canadien de Montréal 2. Under 3 minutes to go. Dobish on the bench. 2:47 to go in the third. Lion has stopped 23 out of 25 Sabres. No icing. Benson beat it out. Lots of Sabres there. Habs come up with it, though. Suzuki. 2:30 to go in the third. Dumped by Hudson. Hard around. Demidov finds Slav. Shoots into the glove of Lion. That was labeled for the top corner. 2:19 to go in the third. Slav had a huge game 1 in round 1. Does he have another miracle in him? Oh, Lion. So sharp. Right into the glove. Dano on the face-off. He wins it. Dobson. Suzuki. Caulfield. Yeah, they do love a backwards pass, eh? Dobson fakes the shot. Suzuki doesn't. Oh, weird one. Oh, in front. Big save from Lion, who's deep, deep, deep in his net. Fight in the corner for the puck. And the Sabres clear it. No icing. Shots are 11-1 in this period in favor of Montreal. That's crazy. No icing, you say? I do say. Dobson. Attacks. Lane Hudson. Oh, they go offside. I wonder if Dobish has to go back. They're down 2. I don't know. 1:31 to go in the third. Tiny Wash Bear. Get rid of 1 appetizer. Pretzels with beer cheese. Sliders, wings, mozzarella sticks, loaded nachos. It's got to be pretzels with beer cheese, right? I think it's got to be. You don't eat a pretzel for the pretzel. Pretzels are just vessels for the cheese. You know what I mean? Timeout for Montreal. Bobski YouTube. Check out Bobski Sports for Maritime U13 hockey. It's very niche. Even strength struggles they're showing on the screen. Yeah. See, this is what I was saying. Caulfield, nothing. Slavkovsky, nothing. Suzuki, the only guy to even put up a point. Knowing that, it's kind of amazing the Habs are here. This is a funny game between two funny teams. Feels like both teams have more to give. Because I think they do. 91 seconds to go in the third. Face-off outside the Sabres zone. Suzuki on the draw. He wins it. Oh, here comes Benson. Stripped. Demidov. Slav, what a move. Suzuki. Slav. Suzuki. Hudson. Dobson. Shot! That misses. Caulfield. Under a minute. Well under a minute. Suzuki. Oh, in front! That was a great opportunity for I think, Demidov. That was stopped by Lion. 40 seconds. Habs down 2. I think you're being a little picky here, boys. Dobson on. That's wide. Caulfield. Hudson. Sabres fans losing it. They know there's not enough time. They might give up 1. They're not giving up 2. No way. No how. Not in their first playoff berth in a decade and a half. 16.5 seconds to go in the third. Sabres hold on to a 4-2 lead. Charlie Girly Girl. Canucks hired Michael Bublé as the new GM. Wouldn't shock me. His press conference would say, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And then he repeats himself. Matheson. Sabres going to kill the clock here. Byram. We're going to get a big bunch of rough stuff here at the final horn. You watch. Clock winds down. Sabres win game 1 by a final score of 4-2. The Buffalo Sabres needed just 16 shots on goal to take game 1 of their second round series against the Montreal Canadiens. And game 2 will take place on Friday. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. How about Alex Lyon? Alex Lyon, let me tell you about Alex Lyon. If I gave you 10 guesses how old he is, on what guess would you have picked 33? Not drafted, went to Yale for 3 years, played a year and a bit in the minors with the Flyers, NHL debut during the 17-18 season. Played with the Flyers. He was a Hurricane for 2 games, which I don't remember at all. Calder Cup champion with the Chicago Wolves. He was a Panther. Restarted their 2023 playoffs before losing his job to some guy named Sergei Bobrovsky. He was with the Red Wings the last couple of years, and now here he is winning games in the second round with the Buffalo Sabres. What was Alex lying about? Apparently being not good enough to draft. He was lying. He was Alex lying about all that. Best wing flavor, the final. Buffalo hot, 34%. Mild medium, 30%. Hot honey, 22%. Mango habanero, 14%. 803 people voted on that. Pixel Nick. Just listen to your audiobook version of This Team is Ruining My Life, and it was incredible. Thank you. Oh, you're lovely. I'll stay on for a few minutes here. Take your questions, comments, feedback, whatever. Because after this stream, the stream continues, actually. Adam Wild is streaming game 2 of Ducks Golden Knights. Where is that? Oh, it's right here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Speaking of which, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Have there ever been 4 sweeps in a round before? Not off the top of my head. I was I sometimes I like talking about the hockey I grew up with my wife, because she's smart. Like, she doesn't care about hockey all that much. A little bit, but not all that much. But if I tell her something that's going on in the NHL today, she remembers it. But the history, like the stuff I grew up with, it's a bit of a blind spot. And we were talking about game 7s and, oh yeah, it's always a long series. I was like, well, there was a little stretch during my childhood where, like, the cup final was a sweep every year for like a few straight years. She was like the final? But that's real. That was the thing that happened. It was 96. Wait. No, 95 was a sweep. Right? The Devils swept, I think, the Red Wings. 96, the Avalanche swept the Panthers. 97, the Red Wings swept the was that the Capitals? And then 98, they swept the Flyers. I might have the order messed up there. Justin Fisher, McKenna, Matthews, Nylander, or spread it out. Sorry, Justin. It's McKenna, Yarncroke, Lorentz. Remember, Berube's sticking around. Wings won in 96. Drew, when did the Avs won in 96? Yeah. They swept the Panthers. Yeah. No, I went New Jersey, Avs, Detroit. So I think it was 4 straight years. The Cup final was a sweep, which sucks ass. And then 99 was Buffalo and Dallas. I don't remember how many games that was. 6? But it definitely wasn't a sweep. McKenna, Matthews, Tavares. Oh, the generations line. That's fun. All right, I'm turning off the post-game show because I find it very distracting as I try to do my own post-game show. Giggling Cat, 96 was definitely the Avs sweeping us. I remember. Oh. Well, actually, no, I don't feel bad for you. You figured it out. You got your happy ending. 2 losses in the final, followed by 2 wins in the final. And then the Panthers are going to be completely fine next year. And they're going to add the 9th overall pick. Cool. Sick. Great. Cool. Sick. Great. Cool. Cool. We win the next 4. I love the attitude. Giggling Cat, in our defense, we went 5 games. Game 4 went to 3 OT. Is that against Vegas? Oh, yeah. Drew's got the graphic on screen. This is the one I talked about. So I'm glad that they highlighted this because it makes me feel like I'm not crazy. Cole Caulfield, no goals, no points, 7 shots at 5-on-5 in the entire playoffs. So less than a shot per game. I don't know if he had a shot after this graphic went on screen. Oh, this is just their first round on the Lightning. So never mind. Oh, he had 2 shots a night. So he has 9 shots in 8 games. Suzuki had a goal and an assist. The goal came in game 7. Hard to nitpick that, but only 6 shots on goal. Much more of a two-way impact for him. And Yuri Slafkovsky at even strength. This is incredible because he had a hat trick, but none of the goals were at even strength. 0 goals, 0 points. 8 shots is shocking. The way he started that series, but boy, they put a beating on him. Brandon Hagel with the punch, and then who hit him? Sabrin hit Anderson. I forget. Giggling Cat says, cool. Cool. Jacqueline, they need to split this lineup. Okay. Oh, it was Crozier with the hit. Thank you. Martin St. Louis didn't get the blender out at all in this game. And I found that very surprising. And like, I don't think he had a bad game, but like Veleno, did you have to? Is Gallagher hurt? What did I miss? Does Oliver Kapanen ever get back in? I don't know. Who takes game 2? Thoughts on the Selke noms? So that was Suzuki, Cirelli, Brock Nelson, right? So that Brock Nelson trade to Colorado, which looked like an overpay, pretty good. Pretty good. Suzuki won't be the last time he's nominated for the Selke, I'm sure. And Anthony Cirelli, I doubt it's his last time either. Canada really missed having Cirelli at the Olympics. And it's kind of funny. It's 3 Olympians, right? Cirelli was an Olympian. He was named to the team. Obviously, he didn't go. Nelson, Olympian for the Americans. Suzuki, Olympian for the Canadians. Kind of important. That trade, once again, it was Brock Nelson and William Dufour to Colorado for Callum Ritchie, Oliver Shillington, a conditional first-round pick in the 2026 draft, and a conditional third-round pick in the 2027 draft. Civil War Nelson. People are so mean. Everyone's like, he's old. Look at how old. This man was born in 1991. I am 4 years older than this man. Nope. 3.5. 3.5 years older than this man. Drafted in 2010. Where Taylor Hall went first overall, and he's having an unbelievable playoff. Can't believe Taylor Hall was a throw-in from the Chicago Blackhawks in a 3-way deal. And he's just lighting it up in the playoffs like several years later. Or is it 1 year later? I think it might be 1. Pluto Boy says Sabres are Canada's team. You careful. You be careful. I don't want to get yelled at here. I like a peaceful chat. I gotta say, I know Habs fans probably don't like it, but I do like the bit about Buffalo being Canada's team, or like the only Canadian team remaining, or like this being the all Canadian series. Giggling Cat, you kids get off my lawn. I just turned 56. I do not believe you. I refuse. I won't be doing it. I shan't. I shan't. Oh, the game's already started for Adam? Well, why didn't you say so? My friends, stick around. Adam Wild is right here on the SCPN YouTube channel streaming Game 2 of Anaheim Vegas. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell your friends. Game 2 of Buffalo Montreal right here on the SDPN YouTube channel Friday night.